Hi, this is Makona Spokane, the leader and the founder of Church Governance Solutions. Today I want us to look into responsibilities of church elders. Responsibilities of church elders. We are having elders in our churches, and most of them, they seem not to be working. And sometimes we blame them for not being involved and for not getting involved with the church matters. But majority of them are not that they are not involved. It's just that they don't know what to be involved with. And most of them are not orientated or even inducted into the work. Because remember, when we appoint church elders, generally we appoint people because we see them in the church being nice people, prayerful people, people that can be doing the work of God. But it is very, very responsible for us to make sure that when we have appointed church elders, we align them to their responsibilities. In other words, we orientate them to responsibilities and outline those responsibilities so that they may know what they are expected to do. And that's the only way you're going to get elders to be participating appropriately according to your own view as a pastor and according to the expectations that you have about them. Now, this is very important, therefore, that we outline the responsibilities of the church elders so that church elders may know what they are expected. Church elders may know what they need to be doing in church so that if we judge them and say they are not participating, we are judging them based on what we have given them. We're judging them based on the responsibilities that we have outlined to them. Now, I want just to speak about that today, and I hope this will help quite a few elders that are in churches, that you may be an elder, but you're not aware of your responsibility in the church. That may help you. Or also you're a pastor, maybe you have actually appointed elders and you're not sure of what responsibilities to allocate to them. That's very, very key as well. The first thing that is a responsibility of an elder is to be prayerful. Or prayer warrior. There must be prayer warriors. When you look at church elders, these are the main people in the church. These are the immediate people that are assisting the pastor. These are the people that are supporting the pastor in leadership. So therefore, this is very important that they become prayer warriors because they are the first line of people that understand the vision. They are the first people that should understand what the vision is all about. And therefore, if we speak about praying for the vision, praying for the pastor himself, praying for the church itself, we're looking at the elders to be the ones who are driving prayer. So in other words, prayer warriors should be coming from eldership, and the elders should be able to drive prayer meetings as well, to make sure that the people in the church, they are being led as an example by the elders in prayer, so that the church can be prayerful as well. That's very, very key. Secondly, ability to teach sound doctrine. Elders should be able to teach sound doctrine. In other words, you need elders that are matured in sense of the word. They should be matured in knowledge of the word. Now, when you have elders that are matured, they'll be able to teach the people sound doctrine. And I must mention that most of the time as pastors, you would be ministering on a Sunday morning. A sermon that may not be interrogated because on Sunday morning there is no platform for interrogation. But the actual teaching of the sound doctrine should be on the ground. It should be actually during the week with the elders teaching the people on one-to-one, on smaller groups, and also on departments as well, to make sure that the people are taught sound doctrine. And that's the opportunity. But that opportunity should be actually falling on the shoulders of the elders, that they must be the ones who are actually driving this responsibility of teaching sound doctrine. So therefore, it is very important that you're going to need the elders who know the Bible, the elders that knows the word of God, the elders that can teach as well, that can articulate the word of God very well, so that the people in the church may be taught by them. Now, the other thing is to live exemplary life. Very important, because elders are looked up upon by the congregation. So the congregation looks at them as the vivid examples or exemplary people in the church, because they are leaders in the church. Now, as much as the pastor will be there, but remember, the elders are the most closest to the people. So therefore, if they live an exemplary life, they are more able to affect the people, or even to assist the people to live life that is like them. So in other words, the examples that the people are looking at will be that these particular elders are actually living the life that is exemplary to them, and therefore they will follow suit as well. So life that is exemplary to the congregation should be seen in every elder, because when the elder lives exemplary life, the church is likely to live a very good life as well. That's very, very key. So we need elders to be compassionate as well, because compassion is ability to extend your heart towards others, to extend your heart towards those that are hating, extend your heart and your hand to those that are in need as well. So that's what we call compassion. Compassion is ability to feel for those that are going through rough times, those that are actually facing tough situations in their lives. So therefore, the congregation is looking for people that will be compassionate towards them. And if the compassion comes from elders, therefore the members of the church becomes more strengthened and encouraged, because these are the leadership of the church. And if they are compassionate enough, that will actually assist the church members to be stronger enough and to be motivated as well. So it is very, very important, therefore, as a responsibility for church elders to be compassionate as well. Church elders need to exercise leadership. Now, leadership in the sense of making decisions, because there are times when the pastor cannot be everywhere at every time. The pastor cannot solve issues at every time. So the leadership should be shown by the elders who are there with the people. They must make decisions that will assist the congregations where they are, even when the pastor is not around. So the leadership here, we're talking about even being able to lead and go to prayer meetings and show the leadership of going to prayer meetings, show the leadership of attending midweek services, so that the people in the congregation can look up to the elders and do exactly what the elders are doing. So that's showing of leadership. Now, showing of leadership may also mean that you are able to keep what is confidential. So in other words, you're not going to go around gossiping about the issues of the people. That is not pure leadership. Now, good leadership is therefore ability to keep that which is confidential, and be able to take care of the people and their confidential matters as well. That's showing of leadership. Many other things that you can mention for showing of leadership, but it's very important that we emphasize that elders should show leadership at all times. Now, the other thing is elders should have ability to sacrifice own time, and not only time, but they should be able to sacrifice their own resources as well. Now, remember, as leaders of the church, as people that have embraced the vision, people that understand the vision better than the congregation. Now, if you are able to sacrifice your own time for the sake of the vision, it actually shows us an example to the congregation that this vision, therefore, is very important. It is vital. And that is why the elders are sacrificing time for the sake of the vision, is because they see it as important. Now, if you don't sacrifice time for this vision, it doesn't look like this vision is as serious as it is, because the congregation cannot take the vision serious until the elders take the vision serious. Now, on not only time, we have said that. Elders should be able to sacrifice their own resources as well. When we speak about resources, we speak about money. And they should actually be able to sacrifice money. They should be exemplary, the ones that are giving money more than everybody. Elders should set an example with their own cars, that they could actually assist the church with their own cars without complaint. Elders should be setting an example with their own houses as well, where they could accommodate even ministers that are coming to speak in the church without any worry. So you're talking about your own resources here as an elder. That's becoming very, very important, that you do sacrifice your own time and your resources. Now, as an elder, you need to be a wise counselor as well. Now, when we speak about counselor, we speak about somebody who's able to deal with issues of people. Somebody who's able to address the issues that people are faced with and be able to advise them and counsel them. Now, as an elder, you need to be a mouthpiece of the pastor, because he may not be everywhere every time. And as I've said, there are people that will need counsel in your vicinity or in your space. As an elder, be able to counsel them appropriately. That's very key. And we emphasize in that as well, that be a wise counselor. Be a hardworking person as well as an elder for the betterment of the church. Because if the church has to be better, there must be hard work. And the hard work example should be said by elders. Now, when elders are working hard, the congregants will work hard as well. When the elders are working hard, the things will get better in the church. There are those things that may need the elders to take charge and actually work harder on them to make sure that the church becomes better, then so that the congregants can look up to what is happening and they can also be able to work harder. Now, the spirit of working hard, which is the ethics of hard work, is actually influential to the people that are following you. If you're working hard as an elder, remember that the congregation is going to be able to work hard as well. We cannot demand them to work hard while the elders are not working hard enough in the church, because the betterment of the church can only be when people are working hard. Very, very important. Able to bear burdens of others. That's the responsibility of an elder as well. People are having burdens. People are having worries. People are having issues that they come into church with. And remember, people are actually resorting to be part of a church because they've got issues. Now, those issues, they are burdens to them. And therefore, they need somebody which could be a shoulder to cry on. Somebody who can actually be able to assist them to carry the burden on their shoulders of the issues that they carry. Now, people of church, they are having issues of families. They've got issues at their working place. They've got personal issues as well. Some psychological, some spiritual, some physical. And you find that all these issues are brought with them to church. But when elders are able to assist, to carry the burden with them, and assist them to support them in situations that they're faced with, that makes the church a great church. That makes a vision a great vision, because then the elders are therefore supportive in carrying the burdens of the other people and helping the people therefore to be able to be lighter and be able to focus again and see things better. So as an elder, please be ready to carry the burdens of other people. You need to have a team spirit as well as an elder, because you're going to work with other elders together. You're going to work also with the congregation together. You can have to work with the pastor, the senior pastor himself. So therefore, the team spirit is the one that will facilitate you to have an ability to work with others cordially and be able to support others as well. Now, when we talk about team spirit, we talk about the spirit of readiness to work with others without fail, without conflicts, and ability to deal with conflicts in order for the betterment of the church itself. So it is very important that as an elder, you have team spirit as well. Now, it is also very important that you are having encouraging spirit, the spirit that is able to encourage others. And I've spoken earlier that you should be a wise counselor. Now, as a wise counselor, you are able also to pep up others, to make sure that you encourage them, because we're having a lot of people that are discouraged. We're having a lot of people that have hit the snake and they are discouraged in their lives. Some are giving up. Some are even suicidal to an extent of they want to kill themselves. So in that case, you need an elder that is strong enough to encourage other people and pep them up and put them on the way again to say life can still be good. You cannot afford to die now, because this is just for a moment. So that type of encouragement is the one that is needed from elders to encourage the congregants for them to continue even in difficult circumstances. So as an elder, please take this responsibility. Make sure that you encourage others, please, as well. You need to share the same vision that the pastor have. So elders that don't share the same vision, they're going their own way. And that is why elders that don't share the same vision cannot commit to the church. They cannot participate in the activities of the church. They cannot support the pastor very well. So for you to support the pastor very well, you definitely need to breathe the same spirit that he breathes, which is the vision. You need to be really supporting the vision in a big way, because when you do so, you'll be able to support him going forward. That's very key. And elders must be supportive of the vision. But then they must share the same vision in order to be supportive of that very same vision. Be transparent as well, and make sure that you don't have hidden agendas. Make sure that your communication is transparent. Make sure that you're honest and transparent as well. And to be trusted, because trust can only come to people that are transparent enough. people that communicate transparently, people that live with others transparently. That's very important because that's the only way you can be trusted. Be transparent, please, as an elder. Be submissive as well, so that you can submit to the leader, which is the pastor, and be able to support. If you are going to be able to support, therefore, submissive spirit or the spirit of submission is very, very necessary. So be able to submit. But submission, remember, is a decision. Submission is a condition of a heart. You can decide that I'm submitting, or you may decide that you are arrogant and not to submit. So that's your choice. And I want to urge you as an elder that submission is very key, because you're going to need to submit to the senior pastor and the rest of the people that you're working with, because that's very, very key. Let me close by saying an elder should be a giver as well. An elder should be a giver as well. Now, we're talking about giving, we're talking about money, we're talking about any other aspect of giving. Elders should set an example of that, because there are a lot of activities in churches, there are a lot of projects that need to be driven. They need finances, they need other ways of giving. Elders should be setting an example and be givers themselves. And I must emphasize that an elder should actually be characterized by tithing as well. I needed to just say that, because if you're not tithing as an elder, then you're not worthy to be an elder in that particular church, because you need to set an example in tithing as well and in giving as an elder in the church. And if you don't do that, that must be corrected. I want to end up here today. Your host, Mike Connor Spokane. Thank you very much for listening to us and be part of this great topic. And I hope you gained quite a bit of this and you've learned something. May the good Lord bless you. Join us tomorrow as we deal with another topic. And allow me to say cheers for now.